So, we'll see how this round goes. I mean, let's see. We started EU at 4 o'clock, and we finished by 5:50. So that was only, like, a little under 2 hours. So if that track record continues, we'll be done by, like, 10 o'clock. In which case, yeah, I'll probably, play some Daisy or do something. I don't have anything that I need to do till Monday, because I've finished my op for Saturday, finished my op for Sunday. I'm still trying to get a few sign-ups for drivers and commanders for tanks in the IFA mission on Saturday. But we're just going on that end. Let me go ahead and set up the prediction. Oh, why are you telling me that's an unrecognized command, you piece of shit? All right, we gotta do it from Twitch. 1 second. I guess my interlink with OBS is being dumb, which is fine. It happens. So I have to then do it from here. Oh, nope. Someone else already got it. That's why. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, unrecognized command, blah, blah, blah. I know Twitch, you're a piece of shit. All right. But I appreciate it, Don. But let's go ahead and go over our roster. So, we're going to start with Blue Force since they're on top. It is Pierce commanding the defense. German forces are going to have MP40s, STG-44s, Kar-98s, G-43s. Little laggy, actually. I'm going to lower the render distance a little slightly then till that balances out. I think it's also something with this map. It gets a little framey. But they also have MG42s, and people are somehow getting underground. All right, cool, interesting. Not going to question it. That's kind of weird. But otherwise, we have Pierce commanding the Blue 4 defense of these 3 sectors today. Azuki leading X-Ray. Mittens is going to be the sniper with the Kar-98. And Holton going to be the medic. Y is going to be the 2IC or the spare rifleman. We have Arcane here showing off some weird little trick here. Don't know what that's about, but he's going to be leading Alpha. Explorer is going to be the Alpha medic. Blam leading Alpha 1 with Cake here. Caker, excuse me, not to be confused with Cake here from Pepega, who has an I instead of an E on that spot. Swedge and Monk. Stottenberg leading Alpha 2 with Saddam, Fred, Anatis, and Coleman Eric, who I think is also streaming, but declined from being added to the multi. Vagrant leading Bravo. Looks like Bravo merged everyone together, so he's got Collins, Grab, Den, Snatch Goblin, Leg, Ruckzuck, Revanche, Sam, Olaf, Harry, and Fez under him. Guy Fieri merging everyone under Echo with him, with Kikir, Flux, Shade, Surin, Michael, Band, Armagesus, Sharp, and Appa together. And then we have some vehicle crews here. Side and Ilbenek, I think, are going to be taking a pack gun. Yep. And then we have a Panther tank. I won't call it a Panzer IV, I swear. I'll call it correctly. Mountain, Bacon Flavor, Ivan, G-Legs, and Nightshade all together to control that Panther. All right. Excuse me. Still a little coffee. Dealt with COVID a little while ago, about, I want to say a week and a half, but still coughing occasionally, so I do apologize for that. Otherwise, Blue 4. God damn it. We have Despacito commanding. He's called Despo. I call him Despacito as a joke. Tymek is the 2IC Loki, and Patriot are going to be a Sniper Spotter paired respectively. These are US kits. We haven't seen them all evening, so I guess I'll go over the weaponry they have first before I continue. So Sniper is going to have a bolt-action Springfield. Most of the weaponry Blue 4 is going to have are M1 Garans. We're seeing some Browning automatic rifles, also known as BARs. 1911s as a secondary. We have some M1 carbines as well for leadership positions. I'm assuming we're going to probably see some Thompsons, grease guns. We got some rifle grenade adapters for Blue 4. I know, Green 4. I know Blue 4 has them as well. There are some of the Thompsons here, so I assume team leaders have the M1 carbines, squad leaders have the Thompsons. Maybe the vehicle crew kits will have Garans. If not, they might have carbines, because those were 2 weapons of choice for the vehicle crews. Looks like they all have carbines. And otherwise, that is it. Oh, we do have some 1919 A6s in play. The difference between the A4 and the A6 model is the A6 has the bipod and the backstock, whereas the A4 is literally just the box and the tube. So that is nice to see. That's to help counter against the MG42s on the enemy side. And I think Blue 4 have the bars, and Green 4 have the bars, and Blue 4 have the STG-44s to counter the bars, because both are 30-round or 20-round magazines to act as basically automatic rifles. So that is it for the weapon breakdown for Green 4 here, other than the fact that they have 3 half-tracks and 2 Shermans and a machine gun car. which that appears to be a 30 cal. Here are the 2 Shermans. Let's continue going down our roster here. So, I already mentioned Loki and Patriot. Montgomery leading Alpha with Hoyt, as the Alpha medic. Norris leading Alpha 1 with Nielsen, Carlson, and Eagle under him. Tech leading Alpha 2 with Slayer, Cobb, Ruckus, and Slyzile under him. Bravo, being led by Anderson. Germania is the medic here. Dreek leading Bravo 1 with Cyrus, Poe, Maz, and Wheaton under him. Cosmonaut leading Bravo 2 with Cool Breeze, Martin, and Sub Angler under him. Mito leading Delta Squad, no Delta medic. Makes sense because, you know, normally when you're shot in World War II, you're pretty much dead. Linux leading Delta 1 with Aussie Wookie, Borovic, Lurch, and Sleeve under him. I forget. Someone lectured me on what that letter is, how properly pronounced, and I always butcher it anyway. So we're going to call him Slev. And then we have Squeak leading Echo 1 with Goblin, Meldon, Iran, Puma, Barnes, and Bubbles under him. And then Gamma 1, one of the tank crews is going to be Gordon, Wells, Cholt, and Drago. Gamma 2, the other tank crew is going to be Black Fox, Alex Hood, Rancid, and Engim. And then Foxtrot 2, another infantry team, is going to be led by Schnuffles with Artisan Absorb, Jax, Kablooey Face, Steve, and Space Cowboy Carl. All right, Uber Pyro, thanks so much for the 10-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Otherwise, looking over everything's STGs, I think fire some sort of 792, if I recall correctly, but I could be wrong. Also, you're going to be here clicking on the microphones. I don't know why, but some of these maps, when I go over these hedgerows, it does something weird with Ace Object's terrain intercept coefficient. Let me show you the setting. If we go under mission, it's a TFAR setting. It's off. Okay, I have no idea why then. Because normally we get the clicking with that, but if that's disabled, I don't know why we're getting that. On some of the IFA maps that didn't have these hedges, that we were fine. But otherwise, I don't know. Don, what about the game? It's set to Armor 3 unless you mean something else. Unless you're asking what the caliber... Yeah, 792 by 33. That's it. Anyway, we have a... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Leave it to Maz with these small details. Burn to a crisp. No. The object interception. Yeah, it's from the game. The little interference you'll hear in the microphone. People that watching EU were listening to it, and they were told me it was a bit annoying, so I'm trying to avoid. But again, these hedges aren't given... I don't know why. I don't know why it does it. But that's from TFAR beta. But it's turned off, so I don't know what's causing it. Sorry to say. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look over at the sector. So Sector 1 is this barn area. We got some artillery craters. We have some dead cows. Moo. Got some ruins of a barn and some farmhouse buildings, but plenty of these hay bales as well. Sector 2 is going to be an old French fort, which is just a small, full French base, excuse me. So it's just a hedgehog perimeter, some blown out walls, some blown out buildings, and some enterable barracks buildings here. And then we have a little artillery position, which is just this dug in area. And then there's also, I think, been some custom hedge placements right here to help match that area. They're definitely different because these are a different texture than that. Plus, you can tell based off of the map placement of these items, anything that has this brown area around it, slightly black, means it was custom placed by the mission maker. So that's just to add to the area of the AO here. Otherwise, AO itself is pretty small. It's only going to be like a kilometer walk-in. Blue 4 with the Panther, and the... I always call everything a fucking tiger. I'm so sorry. But with the Pack 40... I'd say use the Pack 40 to watch the road. Have the Panther here, just kind of overwatch everything else. They should be okay, more or less. Green 4, I'd imagine, is probably just going to play it safe, move down this forested route, maybe send another force on the other side to flank, but, I mean, Green 4's best bet, usually with what they do, is they move through the forested areas here. So that is kind of lined up with the border right here. So keep them kind of in the dense forest moving around. Use these slightly roving hills to also give a little bit of defilade cover, and then possibly try to get right on top of these positions and attack it from the flank. However, this tank is probably going to be pretty brutal, so if they do a strategy like that, they'll probably have one tank come down the MSR to cover the infantry on the left. The other tank's going to probably come around on the western side if they decide to do a force split and bring all their forces around. Maybe Green 4 will also mount up in trucks and try to drive around real quick, but based off of the other 3 AOs that we've seen today, I doubt they're going to be going for any rush plays. So we'll just have to see how it plays out based off of this AO selection. And I know you guys were comparing the STG-44 to the bar, with 30-06 compared to 7.92 by, I think, 33, it was called out to be. You have to also remember the bar has 20 rounds and the STG has 30 rounds. And the STG is a little easier to handle compared to the Browning automatic rifle when you fired it in bursts or suppressive fire. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be honest, though, this is more open territory here. So in a defensive position, I'd say the bar would be better as a defensive weapon to bipod because it has that built-in bipod, which means it's better for stability. But instead, you got the STG-44s on the German side. So it's going to be a bit tougher for the Germans to play that out. However, the Germans do have the MG-42s. And those are the guns that are probably going to fuck up Green 4 the most. And be the targets of opportunity for Green 4 to try to steal if they can. Yeah, so here's one right here, for example, on Kaker. But yeah, it's also an idea of fire rate. And you guys are going to have to look this up for me, but which gun compared to the STG-44 and the Browning automatic rifle has the quicker fire rate? Because I remember, and you might remember too, the campaign they did, it was Cold War style. It was British paratroopers with the L1A1s versus Soviet separatists with the AKMs. Anyone that played on Blue 4 hated playing Blue 4 because they get the L1A1s because there was no full auto. There was only single shot. So almost, if not every match that was played, the Soviets won because when they closed the CQC, they could full auto the AKMs and put out more fire, damage per second, essentially, compared to the L1A1s. And that is why the Soviets, at least one of their major advantages on why they kept winning, was because of that superior damage per second, DPS, fire rate, whatever term you want to use. Bar is 650, Google STG is 500 to 600. Yeah, so bar's going to fire a little quicker, but it's still pretty close. And I assume that's RPM rounds per minute. Three minutes remaining. It looks like Green 4 still making their plan. No hint to indicate what that plan is going to be. Blue 4 is going to go for the defensive strategy I've seen every defender do today, which is just a solid battle line to start with. They're lining it up on the first sector. They're leaving a bit of a gap on the right, relying on these open fields to capitalize on. But in all honesty, like the tank over here, the pack gun over there, they should be fine. Should be in the keyword, though. Now, if Green 4 is smart, I think they're going to pull a similar strategy to what we saw the Green 4 British versus Blue 4 Germans in round 2 do. And we might see a little bit of back capping, so a vehicle might try to sneak by and hit these sectors from the rear. If they do that, though, that's going to cause Blue 4 to turn around and then stretch their forces thin, and then maybe one of the larger forces of Green 4 trying to get into the AO will be able to break through. It's a tough call. This is a really nice spot for the Panther, because it also gives them control over that little section on the left over there. I'm trying to look for where the pack gun got placed, though. That would be Gamma 2. Yep, so they've been placed all the way on the left side to overwatch this open area. So one big gun on the left, one big gun on the right. They should be okay. Now the real question is going to be, what do the Shermans do? Because one good hit from that Panther, the pack gun, and the Sherman will light on fire. Meanwhile, Green 4 mounting up in all three half tracks and one transport truck, and you got a group over here, which might go on foot. 1 minute remaining. Place your final bets. If I were to base it off of what happened on EU so far, I would probably put my bet on Blue 4 simply because the defenders have been slightly better off. But, I mean, EU round 1, the attackers won with 4 people remaining. because of a little bit of a silly decision last second and a little bit of bad luck on Guy Fieri on the defender side. Second round, defenders won. Again, by a last-minute split-second decision that a few people made that, you know, got them killed. And then round 3 was a stomp out by the attackers because the defense team made a massive freaking oopsie and put no one in the sector to defend. So Green 4 put a dude in there, not thinking they would capture it, and they actually captured it. And then both sides rushed to the other sector. And that was literally a 6.5-minute round. Like, I cannot believe how quick that went. I doubt we're going to have another 6.5-minute round, but we'll see. All right, right off the bat, it looks like Green 4 might be going for a wide flank over on the left side. They're doing Delta pushing in. Okay, Delta's dead. I'm going to be honest with you. Delta's dead. There's no way they can move up to this AO. There's too much... there's too much entrenched forces here. And Blue 4 is also hiding a bunch of dudes in these wheat fields here. Delta looks like they're going left here for these openings, but maybe they'll be able to come here and then here if they keep flanking around like that. But if they go on the right side, they're dead. Now, X-Ray has actually moved up super fast. Started engaging Green 4 X-Ray. Wow. A little bit of a quick fight here on around Green 4 spawn. You're seeing some additional fire coming in. Yeah, these guys are freaking out over where they're being engaged from. Well, there goes X-Ray. I appreciate the rush strategy, but if you are in a vehicle that is open and it has a simple gun picked up on it, you never want to fucking stop. You want to keep moving, or you want to try to find a different angle where the enemy isn't going to directly be facing you, because, yeah, 250s to the face. All that's going to serve is to delay the round, but none of these rounds have really gone to time tonight. So going for a time delay with the AO this small is completely pointless. It just serves to delay the inevitable, in my opinion. So we have an MG42 up here. That's what's been firing at him. Vagrant's trying to line up the shots for Olaf here. Olaf's not bipoding, though. He's trying to fire from a corner, which is why his shots are so far off. What the hell? I don't know why Blue 4 is doing this. This is, I think, Blue 4's biggest mistake right here. They're leaving their fortified positions to counterattack with half of their defensive echelon. No, it's going to be a quick round, that's for sure, but the only thing I see going here is this group's going to get engaged, and then this group might come around to assist, but with these tanks now being away from hostile forces that could potentially assault them, I don't... these tanks are just going to chew up the infantry. Yeah, I agree, Nemesis. That probably is the fastest round of FNF ever. Alright, Guy Fieri's a squad leader. He's not going to be able to do anything against the fucking tank. K-Gear's running up. He's a medic. We have Arma Jesus as an explosive specialist over here. We've got Sharp over here as an explosive specialist. They might be able to do something against that tank. Got some crossfire going around right here. 2 unconscious. There is a medic on the scene, though. But Bubbles is slightly exposed. I think someone's trying to double tap Puma. Goblin! They accidentally pulled the trigger there. Blue 4 doesn't have any AT. They only have throwable satchels and shit, so... this is going to be interesting. Yeah, they're smoking and running. That's hilarious. Again, I feel like this is only going to serve to delay the game. Because now they're going to run back to their defensive lines. Yeah, so what's funny is these hedges are cover, not concealment, because these bullets aren't going through. It's kind of a neat trick. Makes this AO a little tougher for the defenders, because they can't just suppress hedges, but when they close the CQC, it just makes the fighting a little more linear. Meanwhile, Panther here has pulled back. It's coming around on the left to try to reposition to fight those Shermans. We started a tank round fire off. I just don't know where it landed. Possibly some rifle grenades going off. Den might have called that up, but someone with the long range might have called it. Here's what I'm worried about for these Shermans, though. EU round 2, the tanks ran out of ammo. So I'm worried the tanks are going to burn all their ammo again before the round's over. And Iander coming in saying there's no AT, it makes him sick. I love it. I love it. And now Blue Force counterattacking. He's climbed over the hedge. Did they find AT? You got Green 4 X-Ray back here with the Springfield. I'm curious to see what he sees, but looks like he's not seeing shit. I stand corrected. He's seen some of Blue 4 running back and forth here. So we'll see if they're able to get some pickoffs as Blue 4 does this really wishy-washy counterattacking. They're suppressing into their own smoke. They just knocked Wheaton and Germania out. Got Poe now leaning over, trying to get this one shot. He is overranged, though. I'm gonna have Guy Fury and Cake here coming down. Yeah, we have Cake-er and Cake here. I gotta clarify that. Anderson pulled back as he got hit. Head honcho of the NA branch. Ah, the little planes of the M1 Garan's brilliant. Matt's trying to crawl out to get Germania out. Wheaton might have... Yep, nope, so he is back up. Dreek running down. This is some pretty intense fighting right here, I will admit. A lot more intense than I thought it would be. Now you got the Panther moving into position. You got the... yeah, so both Shermans are right here. We might have one Sherman run into one of the Panthers here. There's smoke in the way, though. Well, you still got that Blue 4 pack gun all the way back here.
Send in go.
And they're trying to get some eyes on stuff to engage.
Tonk.
Yasha Hero, thanks so much for the 22-month resub, my man. I hope you enjoyed the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, God. These Blue 4 guys are in trouble. Will they notice? Bro, that's a tank. Azuki's dead. Azuki is not dead. How is Azuki not getting shot? It's brilliant. The Panther is charging a Sherman. The Panther has knocked the Sherman out. Grenade going off, knocking out some Blue 4 guys. And Green 4 are pulling out of this zone. You gotta remember though, Green 4 can repair the tank. The Panther's going hunting. Green 4 does have bazookas though, but I don't know where they have them. Ooh. Okay, gear got blown up. Poe is being worked on. Maz still, he's picking Germania up right now. Other Sherman is coming around trying to wonder where that Panther went. Panther's just on the opposite hedge right there. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, the pack just sniped the Sherman in that little opening. Missed that shot, but they cooked it, so it's smoking. They're gonna have to do a quick repair on it. Panther might get aggressive now if they see the smoke. Panther, Pack 40's gonna know they got it. Here comes the Panther. Here comes the Panther! And it immediately takes 50 cal fire, puts a round over the remaining Sherman. They've smoked. And it looks like they're abandoning it. Oh, look at that little CQC over here. Meanwhile, X-Ray is getting flanked here. Wow, Loki got him with a grenade. Excuse me. Flux got one of them with a grenade. Loki gets Flux, though. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is over. Green 4 have lost both of their Shermans. They might be able to get this one repaired. Casualties-wise, it's looking a little more in Green 4's favor, but I think that's going to turn around. That was a great shot by the Pack 40, though, to immediately knock the tank out. Lucky, very lucky. Looks like they're still possibly doing some repairs on her. So a very risky counteroffensive by Blue 4. The only reason it worked, though, is because the Panther came around from the other side of the AO and backed them up. Without that support, I think this counterattack would have failed because the Shermans would have pushed the infantry back. But even then, we only have a handful of Blue 4 left, and we still have the Panther kind of driving around. Sherman's back up. Now here's the question. Is the Panther going to come around? The Sherman going to get a snipe? Where is it turning its gun? What are you doing? Oh, you're in trouble. That went through and did nothing. Yeah, we had a lot of gift subs, Cavemanner. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, that was during a DayZ stream today. It was nuts. Yeah, so they're blind firing now. Panther's going to hold position and be very cautious here. See, they've only officially been credited with 1 kill, but they've knocked out 2 Shermans. One of the Shermans got back, and you're hearing that pack gun continuing to fire. That pack gun might have eyes on the Sherman. Yes! That's exactly what they're trying to do here. So the Sherman's trying to get back in the cover. But they're falling short. So Panther's probably going to maraud around this other side. Green 4 still has 2 big groups of infantry. Blue 4 lost everything on their western flank because they pushed it up, but the Panther's now going to practically hold that western flank. Panther might actually pull back in fear of that other Sherman. Meanwhile, you have some of the crew coming back. They might be able to get the other Sherman repaired. But if they start moving it, I feel like that pack gun's going to immediately boop it again. I gotta wonder how much ammo the Panther has left. I was a little worried they were gonna Arma there on Vic, but thankfully they didn't. Now we have Green 4 sending forces along the left side, but they're also coming around the eastern flank through the forested area like I said they would. And now they're fighting a defensive position here. I'm hearing the pack gun. I thought I heard, no, it was the Panther firing. It was tracking these 2 Vics, that's why. Oh, but the pack gun got moved off. They're gonna charge. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna charge. I just don't know how many kills have been had. I mean, it sucks that the entirety of Echo 2 is dead. Most of X-Ray for Blue 4 is dead. Green 4 definitely has that number advantage. Blue 4 has the equipment advantage for sure. One of the trucks comes out. Excuse me, cars. No kills, though. That still has the +3 on it. So they might try a different angle, and that Panther might go hunting. That Panther needs to be put in a better position here. I understand they're using it to lock down the left side because the left side charged, but now Blue 4 is a bit too stretched thin at this point. The guy bandaged up Cake here went down. You got Sharp and Appa over here. I don't know what they're doing. They've been kind of down here for a while, just, I guess, waiting things out. Loki might get behind them, which will be pretty funny. Now you're starting to see that machine gun fire. The Sherman that was repaired is also up here. I wonder if they're going to get the other Sherman up and working, though. So I don't know, Lone Star Rider. I think that's one of the goals, but I can't guarantee. I'm not really covering a lot of Reforger right now other than mods for my own personal reasons. But we'll cover some more of that later on. But meanwhile, we have a massive push of Green 4 coming around. Snatch Goblins back here. I don't know where they moved their pack gun, though. They moved it over here. And I think they did that because the tank went over here and they wanted to keep their AT balanced. Sherman is taking some pot shots at the Panther, but is unable to line up a hit. Hold on, the Panther's gonna expose its rear armor to the Sherman, and the Sherman flames it off. They're dead. They're dead. Oh, the gunner's staying in there and still firing. Oh, man. And the Sherman's just mowing them the fuck down. He's trying to smoke grenade himself. Wait, what are you doing throwing frags, you goober? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, they're dead. What are you doing? Oh, please God, no. What are you? Oh. They're so lucky they didn't armor themselves. Oh my God. The game might have just turned around. The two guys, Blue 4 still has their two dudes over there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. We are a little under 20 minutes in this round of 50 minutes. Green 4 tried a massive push up here. They're down to only 2 people from it. That was their entirety of Foxtrot 2, mostly wiped. The Sherman reverse is way too fast. Yeah, I know. What can you do? Mods are mods. So I'd imagine Green 4 might remount their guys and try to push over these open areas, but I'm going to be honest, if Green 4 capitalizes on all these forces to move in, I could see them backcapping these 2 sectors and then flanking Sector 1 and catch them out of position. But it looks like Blue 4 is making the call to pull their forces back and reinforce somewhere else. They also picked up the MG42. Because the one guy that died had that gun. Monk trying to cover Fred, trying to not run into his line of fire. Loki checking Kakir's body. Opting not to take anything. You got some blinking shots over here as well. I think the M1 carbine is falling a little short, though, because they're trying to kill Mittens up here. Mittens is just leaning over those, or under those shots, not giving a shit that the 50 cal's firing at him, because Mittens is just that badass. Those shots are accurate, though. Ah, I see. Mittens is the marksman. And look at that. Iran just killed both of these Blue 4 guys that were staying back here. Again, I don't know why they were, but they were there for the past 5 minutes, and they just eventually got walked up on and killed, so I'm not surprised. Looks like Green 4 is going for a push on foot to then flank. All right, so Blue 4 is going to go for an all eggs in one basket hold on Sector 1. This will be interesting. Excuse me. So we see some suppressive fire coming in. Looks like they're dismounting from the Vic, which means it might be out of ammo. But let's see. I know they have one Sherman up. Is the other Sherman still abandoned? Yes, it is. So Green 4 with the tank, but they have the pack gun. Where'd the pack gun go? They've abandoned the pack gun. All right, so the pack gun probably ran out of ammo. Interesting. This is round 1. I haven't seen AT really utilized by either side. I'm looking around Blue 4 right now for any Panzerschrecks or Fasts. I'm not seeing any, guys, and that's concerning. Like, actually, where's the AT? Where's the AT? Because otherwise Blue 4 is in a lot of trouble. Oh, I think Blue 4 is in a lot of trouble. I don't see any AT. Did they not deploy with any? Oh, God. Welp. This is gonna get messy. What are you two doing? What? They realized they took a wrong turn and now they're in trouble. I think they've realized they're in trouble. Mein Officer, I think I have driven us to the wrong turn. Here, let us go up to these people and ask for directions. Oh, I don't think we're supposed to be here. Nope. It is okay, mein Officer. I will get us out of here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. What about Cake here? I think Cake here is stabilized. He just needs blood. So he's not going to die. But he's going to be like perma uncon. I'd assume both sides do have AT grenades, but depending on where you hit the Sherman, an AT grenade's not going to do much. But I mean, if a Sherman just starts plinking off the border force, then yeah. Yeah, it's going to get messy. So more suppressive fire coming up here. I think they still think Blue 4 are in these defensive positions. Tank, meanwhile, is going to do tank things. I love how the hatch is partially open. Wait, why is it doing that? Wait a minute. What? I can see the people in there because the hatching is not it's a feature. No. I think the designers did this on purpose. That way, if they're in attack, if they're under attack, they'll, you know, adjust the Sherman to the right angle so they don't get shot. Speaking of getting shot, Blue 4 is getting shot. I think they took one casualty back here. No, okay. Where are you going? What? The officer is now driving, and the officer has gotten them even more lost. And he's switching seats rapidly. I don't know. I think they're gonna go to Green Force spawn and see if there's anything to steal. Because I doubt they're gonna go steal the other Sherman. They're a distraction now. Yeah, I guess. Alright, you're gonna start seeing the back caps here. This force is gonna go to Sector 3. These guys also gonna go Sector 3 and then take 2. Ooh, pretty nasty grenade throws there. No kills. Machine gun was firing. We do have a dead US guy back here. More grenades being thrown. Artisan trying to push.
Is it still round 1?
It is still round Nordic. Thanks so much for it. Whoa! Monk just shot Artisan in the foot. There's the double tap. Nordic, thanks for the 22-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I do hope you keep enjoying FNF, both watching this stream and playing it, actually. You know what would be a really Chad move? If they, like, come up and repair the Sherman and then use the enemy Sherman against the friendly Sherman, you know? That would be rather interesting. I mean, the tank's just going on an adventure. Shooting at random bunkers, you know, seeing the sights. All right, there's Sector 3 taken. Now we're going to see these two rush into Sector 2. And then this force is going to hit the group from the north, and we're going to see a pincer moving on Sector 1. I think Green 4 are going to win this. I don't see how Blue 4 can turn it around. Meanwhile, Space Cowboy Carl flies in and kills Cole. And also shoots Monk. There's Sector 2 going down. Double tap. What the fuck was that? Wait a second. It's free kills. It's free real estate. Oh, Stottenberg. Stottenberg's had enough. Oh! Beautiful. Double tap. Pistol double tap. The lid. There you go. I don't... See, when we see stuff like that, I don't know how to commentate on it. I don't think I'll ever know how to commentate on it. It's just like, okay. They got him good. Oh, yeah. Blue 4 has rifle grenades. So does Green 4, but I don't think it'll be enough. Oh, an explosion! The Sherman's only weakness. I see. So they're going to use grenades to frighten the Sherman away. Wait, no, you fools. You detonated a grenade behind the Sherman. That's only going to push it towards you. I hope that's a smoke grenade. Honest to God, I hope that's a smoke grenade. I think it's a smoke, yeah, because they have a delayed detonation. I was going to laugh my ass off if it wasn't. Now they're throwing it over there. All right, Green 4 is going to start streaming in on the right flank. You got some Blue 4 hiding in the wheat fields here. Kablooey trying to come around. Someone just died. Cole, what group were you a part of? And I'll let you know. I think G-Leg's disconnecting caused a little bit of desync, but it looks like it's back. Again, one of the things that are the caveats of large-scale Arma 3 games is, ooh, Kabui traded. Or Norris shot him, I really don't know. Alpha green for it. Were you Cobb? Alpha blue 4, okay. Hold on, I'm doing a little check here. You got no kills, buddy, I'm sorry. Better luck next time. Dark Ranger, thanks for the 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from Dark Ranger, make sure you thank him or her. I will keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright, Saddam is gonna play peekaboo. See, Saddam is good at playing peekaboo. Oh, Norris! Did you... Oh. What? Whoops. He just shot him into the hedge! he just knocked him into the hedge! Oh my god, Dr. Patriot, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright, we're at the 30-minute mark. I think this is going to be a 40-minute round at most. We do see Blue 4 coming in and counterattacking. K-Gear is about to eat a grenade. No, that's a... Oh, K-Gear's dead. Well, K-Gear got Maz, but Maz got K-Gear with that explosive. You're playing and watching me? Patriots, what are you playing? If you're playing FNF, make sure you're not watching the stream, because that's stream sniping. But if you're playing something else, then by all means, say okay. Oh, you're dead? Yeah, then you're fine, then you're fine. Sorry, because people like Malin and other admins within FNF then have to talk to me, and then they have to talk to you, and then, you know, everyone gets in trouble. So I want to make sure we can just have fun playing video games today. All right, Blue Force holding out here. Again, they just went super aggressive with the Panther. They didn't manage the Shermans, and the Sherman got repaired and got a nice side flank on the Panther. So now it's just a stream of infantry at this rate. Den is over here alive. Chult has taken this car, and they're moving in. K-Gear's dead. Maz and Loki woke up. Wow. Wake up, Bias. Turn it off while playing. Yep, that's all I ask. Personally, I don't care, but it is the rules of the event. Oh god, Pierce. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a smoke grenade. I was about to say, if one of these chuckleheads threw a grenade over and Pierce runs into cover and then explodes that grenade, that would have been one hell of a highlight. As I say it, this chuckle fuck gets blown up by a grenade. Piercy's gonna do it again. Yeah, the MP40 is not really good in PvP. That's what I've been told by a few people. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. If it was AI, I feel like that MP40 would be a great call, but... Wow. Just disgusting. Meanwhile, you got Den back here squaring off with Chult and Gordon. He knocked Chult out. Whew, they did cut him down, yeah. All right, Olaf with the MG42 Revanche with the G43 getting shot at. He doesn't even realize where he's getting shot at from. Olaf taking some shrapnel damage. We also have Grav, Fez, and Harry. There's only 5 people left in this AO. Den was able to get Chult and Gordon over here. G43. Revanche is using the crater to his advantage. Grav has been knocked unconscious. Everyone over here is dead. It's just up to Revanche and Olaf. Olaf gets shot again. Revanche gets shot. But they're still kicking. And there goes Olaf. Revanche, you are all that is left. Finish the mission. You have so many Americans to kill. Oh, as I say that, you exploded. I was gonna say, as I say that, Grab wakes back up. Well, that was a 34-minute round. Ouch. Den was the only guy still alive, I think, back there. But that is the end of round 1. Yeah, these rounds go quicker because they're smaller AOs because they're mainly putting people on foot here. SOF now.